Hello, welcome to Run, Roll, Recover, your three-part mini-series all about foam rolling. In video one, we talked all about the benefits of foam rolling and why you should be implementing it into your routine as a runner. Today, we are talking all about individual foam rollers, why you should pick one from the other, and do you really need all of these? Honestly, the answer is no, you don't. You need the foam roller that you are going to use consistently because it's not going to do you a whole lot of good to buy a foam roller and never use it. You need to have one that you can go to over and over again and that you really enjoy using. Now, my name is Emily Delbridge. I am a certified personal trainer and I specialize as a running coach. I love to help ambitious female runners run faster, avoid injury, and run in the races of their dreams. Like I said, foam rolling is one of these things that you need to use often. Just using it every now and then or forgetting about it and coming back to it months later isn't going to get the job done. For it to be truly effective for you to really reduce muscle pain and improve your mobility, you need to be using it all the time, really. Multiple times a day even is okay if you're just doing really short bursts. Sometimes you might want to spend a little more time on there because the more you do it, the more you're going to feel its benefits. So like I said, you don't need all of these. Let me set these down here and we will go over some of the different types of foam rollers and how they can benefit you. We are all unique individuals and we're going to have different preferences on which roller we prefer to use. The one that you're going to use the most often is the one that you want to buy and have at your disposal. So I'm going to go over a couple different options and I will talk to you a little bit about the pros and cons, and you have to be the one to determine which one is going to work best for you. I'm really not promoting any particular brand. I'm more talking about the different styles because you can find different rollers that are very similar, but you are from different brands. So that is not what I'm focusing on today. Today I'm talking about the different styles. Let's first start with the rolling stick. Now, the stick is very portable and it can get the job done. It's really more for your lower legs. I like to use it on my calves, and you can also use it on your quads pretty easily, but it's really not a traditional foam roller, right? You have to engage your upper body in order to relieve the pressure in your lower extremities. So I really don't like that uh, because it is really not allowing me to fully relax and breathe through the roll. So I prefer using a traditional foam roller. Some people swear by these massage sticks. You can roll your feet on top of them. That can be very helpful if you have plantar fasciitis. They are useful and I like having it as an option, but it really isn't my go-to. Next, let's talk about standard traditional foam rollers. Now, they can range in size and they can also range in density. Now, when it comes to the density, you can go from low to medium to high density foam rollers. And really, you can think of that based on levels as it is pertains to your experience on a foam roller. If you are just starting out, I would recommend a low density roller. That just means that it's not going to be as intense of a massage. All right, so I would always recommend starting at low and working your way up to more intense rollers. All right, so also, like I said, they come in different sizes. So a shorter roller works fairly well for most people. I like it short because it's easier to store. But if you're a little bit larger in size and you worry about not having enough roller for like your upper back, that's where you're going to notice it the most. My husband, he always wishes we had a longer roller. When he goes to roll out his upper back, he feels like it's too short and it does bother him. But really, when you're rolling out your legs or you're rolling out your lats, the shorter roller, you're not going to notice a difference between a long or a short roller. All right. So I hope that helps give you an idea of whether or not you should buy a long roller or a short one. So if you're looking for one to travel with or one to easily store, the shorter is more convenient for those purposes. And I feel like it gets the job done even when rolling my upper back. All right. So we talked about different densities. What about these rumble rollers? They have the bumps on the rolls and they look really intense, right? Well, I don't feel like the bumps do a whole lot. So you still need to look at the density. Is it a high density roller or is it a low density roller? Now, one thing about the rumble rollers is that they are a little bit harder to roll, especially if you are on a hard surface like tile or something like that. They could get stuck in the grooves of the tile, or they just don't feel like they roll as smoothly as obviously a smooth roller would roll. So that is something to think about. I personally don't feel like I need the bumps unless I'm really digging deep into a problem area. So the roller I have that is a little more intense, I actually don't use it very often. I prefer my low density roller most of the time. That is my go-to. All right, there are so many different options out there for foam rollers. Some come with upgrades like heating elements and vibrating foam rollers. There's so many different things. I've showed you some different styles and some different price ranges, and paying more or getting all of these fancy things built into your foam roller, I don't feel like they're necessary. I would suggest for you to start at a low to medium density roller and go from there. Just work on your consistency because that's where the results come from. And I am going to demonstrate how to roll properly in video 3 that is coming up very soon. And I want you to really take a look at that because I'm going to show you how to change the intensity of rolling by using the roller, not by upgrading rollers. All right. So that is coming up very soon. I hope you're excited to see that, and it is going to be a real-time video so you can foam roll right along with me. So go ahead, make your decision. Which foam roller are you going to go with? And go ahead and buy it so that you can have it for our next video. All right, now if you're not already inside My Fitness Core Crush, now is your time. This is our private Facebook group that is free for all ambitious female runners. I hope you join us inside the group. We tend to do some challenges every now and then, and we talk about race day, cheer each other on, and really just support each other as runners. So I hope you'll join us over there, and I will see you next time. Today we are on part 2, and we will be covering how to select your favorite foam roller. Everybody is different and we all have different preferences when it comes to